Hi and welcome to the Social Commuter Podcast, the marketing podcast keeping you up to date on the go.
With your host, Georgia Smith.
And Eloise Fenwick.
What a different episode.
We are
If you couldn't tell, we're coming from Social Commuter House.
The Social Commuter House.
That's what it's called. A little bit different to the usual, but I like it. Bit of a casual vibe to start off a Monday morning.
And we've
What
up-leveled.
would you want? We have up-leveled.
Up-leveled in the world.
Had an upgrade.
Yeah, we hope you like it. Let us know, actually, if you preferred the old setting or the new.
Yeah, this is comfier for us. We don't have back problems anymore.
I know,
so
it was a bit intense, wasn't it? Having to sit straight up.
100%.
So we're quite here for this more casual vibe.
That's what we want.
To start our mornings.
On Monday mornings.
Yeah.
But updates. So there's been a lot of trends as well that we just haven't talked about. So why don't you start off? You want to go?
Okay, I'll go.
You go.
So my first update actually is there's been a TikTok report put out about the algorithm.
Exciting.
So obviously everybody wants to know how to crack the TikTok algorithm, and we have found the way.
Yeah.
So basically, I think it was like Pineapple Agency. Let me check. No, Giraffe Social Media, that's who they are.
Where'd you get pineapple from?
I don't know. Anyway, so I read through the report, basically. I've done everyone's work for them.
Love it.
And basically the main things to draw from it to be successful in the algorithm are, number one, use of key trending words in your captions, which is super important. And number two, trending smaller and large hashtags. By this, like, a lot of people think if they put hashtag for you page, like that's just so basic, they're never going to get anywhere. Actually, about 75% of the most viral TikToks do have hashtag for you page in them. So basically, it's very, very important on TikTok to have that balance of the popular hashtags and some more niche hashtags there as well. So hashtag strategy is basically the goal in TikTok. I thought that was really interesting.
It's a good insight because nobody really talks about like the For You page, because like we said, everyone does it, that no one talks about if it actually works or not. So it's really good that there's been a report put out there that confirms that it's not just a waste of 30 seconds of your life every time you post.
Fully, and I feel like it also shows the significance of a caption on TikTok.
Yeah.
Because I feel like so many people overlook that, and to be honest, even us in our own marketing at the moment, we don't
overlook it all the time.
We don't really care about captions, which we need to.
Definitely.
So yeah, I thought that was a really interesting article.
Good
so
report.
it is linked below if you would like more information, but they were my key points.
Love it. Very helpful as always. So mine isn't as helpful, sorry to break it to everyone, but Facebook now shows the number of likes and shares from Instagram underneath a Facebook post. This is good for businesses that, you know, want to make sure their Instagram and their Facebook are working at the same level and one platform's not doing better than others. There's not 100% of the details revealed yet. Can everybody see this? Can you see this? Because you don't really want everybody to see if like
it's a bit
you've got one Facebook like and that's it, because that's a bit embarrassing.
Yeah,
but
at least it's better though if people can see how many likes you've got on Instagram. If you are an account that's underperforming on Facebook, but you have a big community
the other
on
way
Instagram.
around. It's a teeny little update from Facebook to start.
Quite sweet actually. It's a good one for social media managers, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
My next one is, so we all know the man, the myth, the legend, Adam Mosseri.
I love her pronunciation. Every day is different.
We never know how to pronounce his name.
We don't know.
But he, basically, if you haven't watched this before, Adam is the creator of Instagram, and he has come out to say that carousels are the key to growth on Instagram at the moment. Yeah. Which is a big thing, because obviously a few weeks ago, Reels were it. Like, it was a new feature, they were pushing them. But actually, carousel seems to be the way to go. Yeah. I mean, they have just released that 20 picture carousel rather than 10.
It doesn't surprise me on like that aspect. And obviously with putting music over carousels as well, they've been working on that side of content. Yeah. However, with it being a focus point over the views, which they massively pushed recently, are they taking back from the views now? Do they not want to do it? We don't know yet.
Well, exactly. That's so true, because they completely switched to analytics.
So we're going to have to see.
Yeah.
I have to suss that one out. So once again, you also were really important this week. I've taken the opposite approach and gone for little teeny ones that add up. But so you can now name save drafts on Instagram.
That's good.
Yeah, this is a good one. Definitely for social media managers that have so many drafts and they just don't know which is which. Like I had a client and we had 12 scheduled ones. I had to like tap each one to make sure it was the right, because then the order changes all the time as well. So the fact that we can name a draft is a great one.
I love that.
Teeny one.
Really helpful. My next one is, so this is a fun one. Okay. So Meta is working with Hollywood filmmakers to like increase their quality of AI video creation.
Okay, weird because it's AI again. But
I love like Hollywood X Meta though. Isn't that fun?
that's a good name,
Yeah.
Hollywood X Meta.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a good one.
We do love that.
I know.
So it will be, honestly, like we do kind of take the stance on this podcast that we're not the biggest fans of AI.
I mean, I use it every day, so I'm
Yes.
a total hypocrite when it comes to it. But
Yeah.
it's more the AI on social
The
media
creepy
side,
AI.
the creepy AI.
Yeah.
Like when they make the video content and everything like that, even the photo content, especially with everything going on in the world at the minute. So many people believe fake stuff. That's the only reason we don't like it.
Yes, and this kind of makes you slightly concerned that if
Yeah.
AI videos are that good, that
Well, they're
they
trying
could
to
quite
improve
easily
the quality
scam.
of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's so many worries to do with it, but obviously
It
Meta
will
have done it for a
obviously help.
reason. Yeah.
Creators who maybe don't have that marketing budget to get
Yeah.
good quality.
Yeah, definitely. Videos are expensive. Or business owners that maybe don't want to film the videos themselves, they can just put their face in an AI video and who's real, who's not.
It's weird.
It is a bit creepy. However, it's exciting. It's a little exciting one. So when we're talking about AI then and Meta have rolled out their AI software to a couple more countries across the world.
Okay.
So it's very slowly expanding. Their AI chatbot is just around the world now. So they're really focusing on that side of the platform.
Clearly AI. I mean, we all know AI is the way forward, really,
Yeah.
isn't it? So
Every single social media platform, but
yeah,
Meta's loving it.
yeah, they really are, and it's I guess like they have to obviously make the most of these to be ahead of the curve.
Yeah, they're paying a lot in research and development
Oh my
all
god,
the
they
time
are.
with it,
It's
but
insane.
it's a them decision.
My last one, Threads is showing. This is one of your
Okay.
ones, really.
Oh, yeah.
But Threads is showing when people are online now, like Instagram.
It's one of my little irrelevant ones, but I think I also hate when people see I'm online because
I hate it.
yeah, I never answer anybody.
And
very
I hate
quickly.
seeing when people are online as well. Like I just don't
Yeah.
like it. I
Yeah.
think it's just weird.
It is weird because then you feel like, oh, they're online, I'm online. Should I message them?
Yeah.
No, I was like, what am I meant to do? And I feel like because it was such a thing on every platform, you can see that. You see on TikTok, I don't think so.
No,
Could be wrong, but because it's like even on WhatsApp you can see. So it's like you can see on everything. It was quite nice that Threads was different, but it's not really going to affect business owners that much, so I wouldn't stress. But my final one is quite an interesting one. So TikTok have just released 2 little teeny updates. So one where you can now see the trending fonts, which I like personally because I feel like fonts do trend.
Yeah.
We don't talk about it much because it's not irrelevant, it's just a less talked about subject, but I think it's quite nice.
Yeah, I think it might help people be more creative with the fonts that they choose. Like, it would definitely inspire me if I'm seeing
There's
that
so
if
many.
font is trending, I might try use it. Obviously, you've got to stick to your branding and stuff for the business, but
For a TikTok, they don't really care, do they?
no.
And then they've also released loads of new animation filters to do with all the editing. So TikTok just with the teeny little updates.
I like that.
Yeah,
Really like
they're
that.
helping us out. But when it comes to trends this week, we're just talking
Yeah,
about
on
trends
to
then.
trends.
There are so many. It is like an insane. We had to cut down on some as well. So we tried to give you the most important ones that you can use as a business owner or a social media manager.
Yes, and we love them.
We love them. Okay, I'll go first because I'm pretty sure I have more than you.
Okay.
So we did this yesterday. Wait, have I eaten today?
We did do this yesterday.
We did do it yesterday. Really good one. Literally film yourselves. It's like a getting ready to go out one, and it's going to be huge next week with Halloween happening or with like Christmas, stuff like that. I can see business owners could do it, you know, like before you go to work, like, wait, have I eaten today? And then like you're in the office in your suit and you just like look great, and that's sort of the concept of it.
Yeah, the point of it is like, I don't know if people know like the Gen Z like vocab, but if you ate, you like
you look good.
you slayed.
You
Again, that's
more.
Gen Z.
You're just looking great. You're feeling great, and then the whole thing's about that.
Just
so
like a play on it, but like normally there's like a fridge transition in there, which is quite fun.
That took such effort yesterday. I think we were both like quit with our fridge transitions, but
you could do that in anything. Honestly, you could like show off some like achievement of your business.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Wait, have I eaten today? And you're like with your award, and you could do it like that way. And I think it's a good one.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. My first one is one that we've been singing all day.
Oh, don't. It's literally.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Go on.
Wait, they don't love you like I love you. Wait,
They don't love you like I love you. We love that
the
one.
entire day we've been walking around singing this. Well, less than me like singing it,
and then
you,
I will finish off.
You'll finish off with, so that we don't even like acknowledge the fact we're saying it at this point. We just walk.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
It is. It's like very catchy.
Yeah, I don't get it.
It's very cute. I don't really get like the movements.
Yeah,
it's like a very over exaggerated like curtsy stop.
You do
and
something.
It's like, they don't love you like I love you. It's quite cute though. It's very cutesy.
It is very cutesy little trend.
We should do that.
Everyone's doing it. Maybe we will. We'll have a TikTok
I think we should do all of these actually.
I always say it. So a really good one. This is talk about Fiend by Travis Scott. So the sound itself is trending, but we're not talking so much about the sound aspect, more the fact that talking about it is trending. So we've seen loads of people go to concerts, and you know how they used to be the trend, like, wait, do you reckon they're going to play da-da-da? No, this is a da. But they're doing that, but everyone's just doing it with Fiend at the minute, because they'll go to like nice light concerts, you know, Taylor Swift and Sabrina Carpenter, and then this will be a thing. Or schools have been doing it, you know, like in America on the... It's like on the announcement speakers, and they'll just like play this, and just the entire vibe around the song is doing well.
Yeah.
Do I get it? No. But I think it's just because it's such like a... I'm not going to say weird song. It's definitely not our style of music, but it's got that like something about it.
It's just a bit unique.
Yeah, that's what we're going to call it.
I haven't actually heard it, so...
I'll play it to you after, and then you'll get what I mean.
Okay.
Not your
I
style.
feel like Travis Scott is sometimes a bit like you either love or you hate. So.
Normally do. I wouldn't say this is a song that's on my playlist. You wouldn't like it at all, but maybe she likes the hard music, hardcore.
My next one is, we've all seen this. This is like the bordering major trend actually, because I've seen this be translated into Instagram stories, into comment sections, and it's in the club. We all fam.
Blown up. It is like probably one of the most trending sounds of the past 6 months. And it's from an American TV show. And then the sound snippet is just... I don't even know who started it. I don't know,
but a load of celebrities have done it. I've seen like Olivia Rodrigo do it, I think. I've probably seen Sabrina Carpenter do it.
I saw Sabrina Carpenter do it the other week. It's so funny.
Yeah.
What's the point of it?
I don't know. The fact that it's making it into comment sections as well. But it is cute, like a business could so do this. Like, you know,
easily,
how you have like the office like camaraderie. I think there's
really so much you could do. I saw some driving instructors do it, and then it's like when the student asks why you wave to every driving instructor, and they're like in the club with them. And I just think with a business you could do that. If you're like a lorry driver, a bus driver, something like that, that could be a fun one to do. But there's just so many opportunities there, and it's such a major trend that you should just like get on it. Yeah. Get on it quickly. It's a good one. So going in a totally different direction, the Victoria's Secret fashion show, slightly different to what you're saying, but this was a week ago now. Yeah. I think it was about a week ago. Everything to do with it is trending. So the audios from it, you know, the getting ready audios, the clips from it, people want to become that type of angel again.
But it's not huge. Even that type of angel again. Like,
it's a bit different.
Yeah, because they've really gone groundbreaking. Well, groundbreaking. It's kind of sad this is groundbreaking, but they had models of all ages, didn't they? Rather than just the classic Victoria's Secret that you're thinking, like, you know, like prime 20s. Like, they had women... I don't even know how old they went up to.
I think the max was, I'm going to say, 60 something.
Which was really nice. Yeah. Representation.
There's loads a lot of like women
empowerment going on around it. Yeah. I know there's also like, but obviously it's created a big talking point on social media.
It's such a talking point, anything to do with it. Yeah. And you just see girls, like, it's girls' night, and then they just put on the show and like have their wine, and everything to do with Victoria's Secret at the minute is massive. Yeah. They did well to really like draw up the PR of it. It's beautiful though. So,
it's very supportive of that. I think that's really cool. I think this is my last one. Ooh. So it's like, I love your daughter, and then it's like I have nothing.
Oh, you was doing this all of yesterday.
Yeah. The song is, what's that supposed to be about, baby?
Beautiful, gorgeous.
Such a good song. That gets in my head all the time. Just like infectious, and people basically like speak to the first bit, like, I love your daughter, you know, and then they just do some really wacky, funny moves to it. Like, I've seen a guy doing the worm across, like, the ground.
It's got to be a good one.
Like, one guy has, like, gone viral for making this dance for it. It's basically blew up, that it's so cute and funny, and, like, you can really make it your own, and it's just a fun
It's not
trend.
a serious one, and I feel like some people are like, well, I can give them and it's nothing to do with that. It's just like have a dance.
Yeah, exactly.
Have a giggle.
It's just like the kind of light-hearted side of TikTok, really, that we're really seeing.
That's what we like. But...
And people also like dance with their dogs, which is adorable. Like, honestly, this trend's massive at the moment. But I've seen like dogs be involved, like children like dads dancing with the dogs.
It's so adorable.
It's so cute.
It's a good one. But if we're talking about that wacky side of TikTok, we've got to talk about the interpretive dancing trend that is everywhere.
I love this trend.
I think it's my favourite of the year.
It's like making them interpretive dance to do something.
Yeah. And I just think it's fab. You see people, you could do a boss that does it.
Yeah.
Making my employees interpretive dance to go at home early. At 5 p.m.
So funny.
Yeah. It is just an ideal one, and it's weird, but I sort of like the wacky side of it. Yeah. And it's good.
Yeah, I feel like the weirder the interpretive dance, the better. Like, it's just funny. As long as it's funny, that's the main thing.
That's all that matters.
So we all know humour and shareability are the key aspects of social media.
Any social media post, and this is absolutely both of them as well, which is good. And then, Natalie Nunn. You don't hate baddies. Oh, we did it before.
Oh,
there
yeah.
We see. We've had this conversation. She has to, like, tick the switch.
No tummy. Yeah.
That one.
Yeah.
So we know the words so well. But anything to do with, like, the entire thing. So the Natalie Nunn, you see. Dr. Miami, you know, the guy that does, like, the boob.
Yes, I've seen that.
So he did it a couple times, and it just absolutely blew up.
Mm-hmm.
So anything sort of, I guess it sounds bad, but the older the person is that films it tends to do really well.
Yeah,
and
just because it's so, like, kind of reckless. Like, it's like something like you'd expect a young person.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
And then to have, like, an old person, like, being like this is so funny.
It's great, and it's a really fun one. And then I've got two more. So you've got I Lie, Put Your Clothes Back On.
Yes, I've seen this one a lot.
You like this one?
It's a weird one, really. Like, the context of it is weird, but it's like, put your clothes back on. I want to talk about this.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Which I feel like, I was going to say business could use, but then I thought maybe we stay away from it on the basis of the context. However, it is trending.
I have actually seen people launch businesses with this.
I know, that's what I was going to say. You could do it that way.
Yes, and, like, influencers I've seen who are launching businesses, like, put your clothes back on. I want to talk about this new business that I've been working on.
So I'm saying, if you've got, like, a new service,
like,
I want to talk about, you know, then the launch date and go that way around it. But there's just a really fine line there, so I'll definitely be careful with it. However, the final one's more weird. We slowly, like, lost our mind throughout the episode. So a Hear Me Out cake. I feel like we've had so many weird things like this recently, like with the cakes and the bowls and everything like that. A Hear Me Out cake, phrase it correctly, is a cake, like a physical cake, and then you, like, stick with wooden pegs on pictures of, like, your Hear Me Outs. So, like, a cartoon character you think's attractive, or, like, something weird to do with that, not, like, anything serious. However, I did see a girl do it with her friend, and then she put, like, her friend's dad on the cake, and that blew up. I think they were on, like, 16 million views.
Oh my god.
If, like, more than that. So it's funny. I've seen a lot of businesses actually do it, which you didn't expect because of the nature of the trend, is what I'm going to say, the nature of the trend, but they are doing it. And they're doing well. People just like to see people's...
I think because it is quite out there, like, and humorous and shareable.
Yeah, that's what you want.
Yeah.
It's
sometimes you just have to kind of step out of...
It's the humour. TikTok's so weird.
Yeah.
The more time you spend on it, the more you realise it's a really odd platform. But it's good and it's going viral. But I believe that is all of them.
I think that's all of them.
So we have two very different creators first.
Very different.
So I'm going to say mine.
Yeah, you say yours.
First, because I feel like that will lighten the mood. So Chris Olsen is a massive TikToker. He started off in TikTok, oh my god, 5 years ago, probably 4 years ago. He blown up. He's Meghan Trainor's best friend. Everything he does is going great. He's going on tour, but his marketing strategy at the minute is just absolutely beautiful. So he made his private account. Yeah. So he had, like, a spam account, and he made it private. And just because it was like an exclusive club, people wanted to do it. So I follow requested it. And then when you get accepted, you're like, oh my God, Chris Olsen, like, accepted my follow request. And it's stuff like that that's exciting. But he also removes anybody that doesn't, like, follow the club rules. So there's about 2 million followers just on, like, his private account, which is insane. But he will remove anybody. So there's no hate. It's like...
That's a lot of, like...
admin?
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's the nicest community ever, and everyone's so nice and supportive, and it's a bit weird that he's managed to build that community. But we spoke so many times recently about community marketing, and I think he is just like hit the nail on the head.
Way of doing it.
Yeah, and he's just basically he has like a secret. So he's like, guys, my secrets I'm going to tell you soon. And he's been on about the secret for a good probably month. And he's been like, you know, when someone really talks about it, you're like, can you just tell me already? And it basically was like a treasure hunt he launched, which was really fun. I'm joking, I got too excited then, which was really fun. And it had like a passcode to go onto a website. So we like somehow like sneak the website link onto his TikTok. And
kind of Taylor Swifty.
Really Taylor Swifty Easter eggy sort of style. But he's sold out of all of his new merch and his tour's going on sale, and it's sold out in seconds because of that exclusivity with it. So even though he's not a small creator that's on the rise, he has just like really smashed it recently. So
that's amazing.
Got to give it to
good
Chris.
Marketing strategy.
Yeah,
lots of respect for that. My one is slightly different tone. Obviously, if you've been on social media this week, you've seen, or just if you've lived this week, you will have seen the tragic death of Liam Payne, and this has gone. I hate to say the word viral about like, the death, but everybody's talking about it. All the celebrities are posting about it. And my creator this week is Robbie Williams, actually, because he came out with a post, like most celebrities did, who'd met Liam Payne. But it was a very powerful post.
It was really beautifully written.
And, I mean, obviously, they are all powerful and thoughtful in their own ways, but Robbie had really drilled down on the main message of kindness, I think, which... Again, if I were you, I'd go read the post for yourself, because it's really something to hear from a celebrity kind of perspective. But I just thought that's a good way to use social media, you know?
Yeah.
Like, yes, we're all talking about growing our platforms and shareable, being funny.
It's a good way of doing it as well.
To have that platform and to use it in such a powerful way to inflict positive change is what we like to see on social media. It was
so beautifully written, and I think he's very well deserving of Creator of the Week for that one, even though we go for very different vibes all the time, but I think they both have done very well, so well done to our Creators of the Week.
Yes, well done to our Creators of the Week.
But that is it for this week's episode, and we're also going to have a nap on the sofa after. It is the comfiest thing ever.
Comfy.
So much nicer than sitting with your back straight the entire time. You can have a little lounge. But thank you all for watching. Please tune in next Monday at 6 a.m. as always.
Yes.
And please remember that everything is linked below, because obviously we go through it quite quickly.
It is linked below. If you want to follow us on different platforms, we have an amazing community on Instagram at the moment. Actually, we've grown that really well.
Yeah.
So we're on Instagram at Social Community Podcast, on TikTok at Social Community Podcast, LinkedIn,
Social Community Podcast.
Yeah, so you can also follow us. Actually, we both post about the Social Community Podcast. And we love our little community. So please hop on over there and give us a follow. And
that is everything. So thank you all for listening, and we will see you next week. Bye.
Bye.